If we told you that there was a park that spanned across 6 city blocks, complete with its own rainforest and alongside one of the busiest train stations, would you believe us? Most people wouldn't, but places such as Central Park in New York make you really question that matter. But this isn't about Central Park, and instead it is about the beautiful Roma Street Parklands. Just like Central Park, Roma Street Parklands finds a way to thrive in its environment with flora and fauna. In addition, Roma Street Parklands is the world's largest subtropical garden in a city center. Covering over 16 hectares of land, this is an immense accomplishment made by City Parklands Transition Services. The genus Trichoglossus is a one derived from the true parrot family and are commonly found in Australia, Wallacea and Melanesia. Of this genus, the rainbow lorikeet and its relative subspecies are some of the most beautiful in the world. Classified by their deep blue heads, orange beaks, dark green bellies, yellow thighs and deep orange-yellow upper breasts, anyone who sees one instantly recognizes it. All rainbow lorikeets and their relative subspecies are classified under the least concern by the IUCN and are some of the most common birds found here at Roma Park. In Western Australia, it is even considered as a pest after a substantial population was accidentally released into the wild near the University of Western Australia. This is because locals relinquish over the immense racket from them, especially during the mornings. They also vandalize backyards and cars with droppings, as they often travel in pairs or large flocks. Their natural habitats are rainforests, coastal bushes, and woodland areas, but they can also thrive in a variety of man-made environments. Because of their pre-human settlement habitat, their diet is a one which consists of many natural sugars. They are commonly known to feed on the nectar and pollen from flowers and consume nuts, seeds and fruits such as apple, pear, grape and sunflower seeds. Their tongues are especially equipped for this diet and have a papillate appendage adapted to gathering the pollen and nectar from flowers. Another Australian bird that is commonly found in Australia and Roma Street Parklands is the laughing kookaburra. Unlike the rainbow lorikeet, these birds are a type of kingfisher who are not derived from the true parrot family and belong to the family Alcidinidae. They are usually found along the eastern coast of Australia, but they are also known to have been introduced into Tasmania, the southern part of Western Australia, and New Zealand. In some parts, it is also sometimes colloquially known as the laughing jackass due to its bothersome calls. With a mix of chuckle and hoots, this famous call is often heard during dawn or dusk and can be like an alarm clock if it is heard during dawn, just like the rainbow lorikeet. The laughing kookaburra is an adaptable species and inhabits a variety of habitats, such as this subtropical garden. They are also known to inhabit open forests, woodlands, farmlands and urbanized parklands, such as this one. In fact, they are a common sight throughout parklands and are well known for swooping down and stealing sausages from barbecues. The center of this park has a large pond named the Flying Duck. A lot of aquatic and semi-aquatic plants inhabit this area, including the lotus or water lily. Around the pond is a lawn, some barbecues, a botanical garden and a great amount of wildlife. This includes the eastern water dragon, the dusky moorhen, the Australian white ibis, rock doves and the Australian wood duck. Out of these, the most majestic and most beautiful species is the Australian wood duck. The Australian wood duck is a medium-sized duck with dark brown plumage along its neck and head with pale gray plumage on its body. This species is also well known as the maned duck, as the males are known to have a small mane. This animal belongs to the Anatidae family, which consists of ducks. The Australian wood duck is widespread in Australia and are found throughout Australia, with the exclusion of Central Australia. Furthermore, they are seen across several biomes, including grasslands, open woodlands, wetlands, flooded pastures and along the coast in inlets and bays, and of course this parkland. Australian wood ducks breed from around September to November in Brisbane. However, the struggle for this species begins from the moment it arrives, as its eggs are a food source for many other species living in this parkland, such as the purple swamfin. But that's not it, because when the baby ducklings emerge from their eggs, they are still prey for many species. However, due to great parenting skills, they hold a firm grip to life. While Roma Street Parklands is famous for its large area, it is also well known for another reason. Roma Street Parklands has the largest population of eastern water dragons in Queensland. It is estimated that there are more than 350 dragons thriving in this 16-hectare parkland. This means that there are around 2,187 dragons per square kilometer, which is more than the population density of Shanghai. The eastern water dragon, scientifically known as Intelligama lesurii, belongs to the Agamidi family, which is a group of 300 iguanian lizards. It mainly feeds on insects, frogs, and crayfish, yet they also sometimes feed on vegetation, fruit, and berries due to their omnivorous nature. However, though this species might seem friendly, its sharp claws and almost lethal bite do not say the same. So though the eastern water dragon may be common across this parkland, it is not a force to be reckoned with. Another reptile which inhabits this parkland includes the common blue-tongued skink. Also known as the blue-tongued lizard, this skink is found all over Australia, including here in these parklands. They are one of 1,500 species of skink around the world. Yet, this one is different. Its tongue is blue. This tongue is used to ward off predators such as kookaburras, which prefer to call this creature dinner. Common blue-tongued skinks are omnivores and have a strict diet consisting of insects, snails, slugs, baby snakes, fruits, berries, and flowers. But if that is not weird, these creatures are also known to do something even more peculiar. Instead of laying eggs, they give live birth. This is not common among reptiles, but a handful of reptiles including this creature, vipers, garter snakes and the Jackson's chameleon, are known to do this. This is done instead of them having their eggs hatch inside the mother of the offspring, which is termed as ovoviviparity. But why are some animals ovoviviparous? And what is the advantage of ovoviviparity? Well, the advantage of being ovoviviparous is that offspring will be advanced in their development when they are born live, meaning that the juveniles are more likely to fend for themselves in the wild. Hence, this results in better survival rates. So with all this being said, the Roma Street Parklands continue to crawl with skinks and reptiles and has a lake filled with water birds, while its trees are full of other birds, such as lorikeets and kookaburras. With a great ecosystem where all life can be sustained and a place where its life is protected and cared for by the government, Roma Street Parklands is truly a wonderful place to visit.